Hello everyone, welcome back to Code Rash with Gaurav, where we break down AI trends in consumable chunks and where we vibe code together. Extending our vibe coding series, we are going to build a classic 90s theme game arcade today. So, put on your vibing hat and let's get rolling. I have created a blank workspace already with the name Game Arcade, as that's what we are going to build today. Let us jump right into our first game, which is going to be a classic snake game that we used to play in Nokia phones. Our prompt for the code generation is quite simple here. We are just asking ChatGPT to build a classic snake game which shows the player information, the score, a timer and the level. Let us look at the generated code. The code is in form of a HTML file that is a self-contained application in its own. It has styles, markup HTML, and the JavaScript for the game logic. Let us try this out. I am going to create a file with the name snake.html and paste the content there. Now that we have our first game code ready, let us give it a try. Let us just open this HTML in the browser. There we go. We have our in-browser offline game ready to be played. The initial screen asks for the player name, and it is going to remember the player name from the local storage. The top bar has some stats like the score, level and timer, and we have some controls on the right side for pausing and resetting the game state. Please don't judge my gaming skills from this video. We could make it better, like hitting the wall could have killed the snake for making it even more interesting. Alright, let's move on to our next game, which is going to be the classic Tic Tac Toe. Again, our prompt is pretty simple. We are asking ChatGPT to build a Tic Tac Toe game using JavaScript. The game should show the player name, which is X and O typically, the score and the level. Let us try this out. I am going to create a file with the name tictactoe.html and paste the content there. We have a second game code ready. Let us give it a try. Let us just open this HTML in the browser. The game grid shows the player name, who plays next, the level, the score and a reset button. Let us give it a test. Alright, let's move on to our last game, which is going to be the classic offline Dino game that you might have played in the Chrome browser. Again, our prompt is as simple as asking ChatGPT to build the Dino game in JavaScript. Let us try this out. I am going to create a file with the name dino.html and paste the content there. We have our third game code ready. Let us give it a try. Let us just open this HTML in the browser. Cool. The game UI looks familiar, but our Dino is not looking good at all. Scope of improvement there. The gameplay feels buggy. The jump shouldn't take me out of the viewport. We can incrementally fix these problems with our Dino game. Let's head to the most interesting part now. We want to build a classic 90s theme-based game arcade that lets us choose from one of these games. It should play the MIDI music that we are familiar with for a nostalgic touch. To achieve the common game arcade entry, let's create an index.html file and head to ChatGPT. Our prompt goes like this. Based on my last 3 prompts, I am building a classic 90s game arcade application that shows the list of 3 games to choose from: Snake Game, Tic Tac Toe Game, and the Dino Game. The arcade homepage should play a MIDI sound like a 90s game. Let's look at the generated code. We have the HTML here. It has some links to the audio file which we asked for. Many browsers don't support MIDI format, so we will remove that later. Let us try this out. We will paste this code in the index file of the game arcade. Let's validate this homepage of our app for the right file references. As soon as the homepage is loaded in the browser, we expect a classic retro game music to be autoplayed. We have got this external file reference from the generated code. We can't trust that directly. Let's verify this URL. It seems broken. Let's rely on a local music file rather. I have a pre-downloaded game music file. Let's use this one in our project. We see that file in the project now. Let's change the reference and remove the MIDI file reference. The code looks good now for the background audio. Let's verify the game file references. We are all set with the code and we are ready to try out our game arcade. Let's run the index file in the browser. Cool, we have the game arcade. The choice of games to pick from, and we have the retro background music we needed. Switching to games works. Let's try out all the games one by one and continue vibing. We could keep playing the arcade music for all the games, or each game could have had its own music. The Dino game needs a lot of bug fixes and UI improvements. We could persist the state of each game and resume it later. What else do you think we should do from here? Please leave a comment as you vibe code along with me. Thanks a lot for watching the vibe coding session and building things along. Hope you have enjoyed this one. What would you like to build next? Please leave that in the comment and we shall try that out together. Subscribe and smash that like button and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. I will see you in the next video. Till then, have a good one.